Hey, peeps, Ralfie here. In today's episode, I'm going to cover working on this little gizmo, and that is the potentiometer that tells the electronics of the fuel management system where the air mass flow sensor flap is in relationship to its position in the cone, and it helps stabilize RPM. Now, while that certainly did not cause my issue with the no start and some other issues, what I noticed, and since I've been messing around with this stuff so much lately, I was like, all right, I'm already here, so let's get that thing done too. What I noticed was fluctuating idle, especially when I let the foot off the gas while driving. I noticed that the engine RPM was just like going up and down as I am coasting down. And I was like, what the heck is this? And in a previous episode, I double checked the function and I made a misjudgment. And I'll show you what I mean here in a sec. So here we go. So what I misjudged was I just checked the voltage while I had the engine not running, and I moved the flapper. Hey! And the this needs to be between the upper pin and the center pin. At idle, I'm supposed to have 0.7 volts. I did. The only thing that I didn't do is I did not measure resistance. This is tricky. You need to leave this plug off a little bit so you can get between the poles. So this one I'm going to put on the number 2 pole. This one on the top. And put them onto resistance. I have 1.1 kilo ohms now. And what you need to do is, and you might have to have a helper, while you're pushing down on the flap, all the way down, your reading must not fluctuate or blip. And that's one thing I did not do. On the old one, there were parts that were no longer functioning. And here's the reason why. This is the old one. You can clearly see a groove right here worn into this, and it's a known thing that can happen. This groove here is pretty severe, and there's another one right here, and where that happens is the unit drops voltage or blips completely, and you have a fluctuating RPM. So this is the old one. What you need to do is you need to pry out. There are black covers over top here. You need to pry them out. And then there is a little Torx, and I think that is a T15 right there. That's the little screws that are in there. And what you need to do is you need to loosen these 2 fuel lines, take them off so you can bend them slightly out of the way. And before you take the old one out, and you can maybe faintly see it, I scribed where the old one set, so I have a reference point. And then you take out these little screws right here. This one actually I'm done adjusting, so that one is done. I'll show you in a moment how we measure that with the engine running. But at any rate, once you have the new one installed like this, you snug up these little screws just ever so slightly, so you can still move this. The unit pivots around this hole here, so this is in essence pivoting around this round thing here, like so. And by moving this up and down, you adjust the voltage between the upper and the middle pin. And that's what we're gonna do here in a sec. We just verified. I think I'm pretty darn close putzing with this thing. I'll show you that here in a moment. Here I'll show you how I'm measuring the voltage from my little kilos per volt. I should have right around 0.7, and that is going to be close enough. You see how nice and steady it is, the signal. 0.6, almost 0.7. I'm no longer going to mess around with it. So you either tap this down, and this is easier if you have it a little bit up farther. You can always tap this down a little bit, make the adjustment, measure it, and then tighten it up once you're done. Put the connector on right, put the covers back on, and you're done. All right, folks, another episode of Stray Benzes in the books. Give the channel a like, keep the good old goodies on the road, and if you have any questions, put them in the comment section. I answer any of your comments, good, bad, or indifferent. See ya.